ShuntCheck checks the flow in CSF shunts using a thermal method. The ShuntCheck sensor, a high-tech skin thermometer, is placed on the clavicle directly over the shunt catheter. The area just above the sensor is cooled with an instant cold pack, cooling the CSF right through the skin. If the shunt is flowing, the now cooled CSF moves downstream, reaching the ShuntCheck sensor, and registering as a characteristic temperature drop indicating flow. The ShuntCheck procedure is straightforward. ShuntCheck software is installed on a hospital laptop, tablet, or computer workstation. Click the ShuntCheck icon to open the app, log in, and click Test Patient, and the ShuntCheck software guides you through the test procedure step by step. Start by palpating at the clavicle to feel the shunt catheter. You mark the catheter path with the ShuntCheck skin marker. Place the ShuntCheck sensor, aligning it with the catheter mark. Connect the laptop or tablet to the ShuntCheck DAC, which is a small connector box, and plug the sensor into the other end of the DAC. Pop and shake the instant cold pack to activate it. Place the cold pack just above the sensor, and the software will count down 60 seconds. At the end of that countdown, set the cold pack aside. The software will count down another 2 minutes. At the end of that, you place the cold pack a second time, this time for 2 minutes. At the end of that application, toss the cold pack, and wait a final 4 minutes to see the ShuntCheck results screen, a time temperature graph on the right, and patient-specific information on the left. This test shows a drop in CSF temperature, indicating flow. Anytime the temperature drop exceeds a threshold, ShuntCheck reports flow confirmed. Animal and bench testing indicate that this threshold corresponds to a flow rate of 3 to 4 milliliters per hour. That flow rate would be at the low end of normal, so flow must be at least at that level for ShuntCheck to report flow confirmed. This test shows no drop in temperature. Cooled CSF remained upstream and has not reached the ShuntCheck sensor, so ShuntCheck reports flow not confirmed. The temperature drop is a function of CSF flow rate. Faster flow, deeper temperature drop. This test shows a deep temperature drop, indicating very robust flow. So while ShuntCheck provides a binary flow confirmed or flow not confirmed result for each test, the time temperature graph gives a more granular sense of flow rate. Is it no flow, low flow, medium flow, or strong flow? If you click the Advanced button at the bottom of the results screen, you see a time temperature graph of the sensor's 3 temperature probes. The blue probe is over the catheter and tracks CSF temperature. Red and green are the right and left controls, which track ambient skin temperature. In this test, the controls show relatively constant skin temperature, while the blue test probe shows cooling due to CSF flow. The Print Save button allows you to print or save a PDF summary of the test result. At the end of the test, remove the sensor and return to the main menu. Click Exit to close the ShuntCheck app. That concludes this brief overview of the ShuntCheck test procedure. For more in-depth information, please refer to the ShuntCheck operating manual.